Thank you for joining me for this legs and shoulders workout. This is gonna be a good one. So we're gonna take our time and warm up here first. Just follow along and I'll talk you through. We're gonna start with some pliés. So for this workout, we're gonna be starting with some compound exercises. So you want some heavier dumbbells for things like goblet squats and seated shoulder presses. Then some lighter weights for things like around the worlds and rear delt flies. Also, if you have a booty band or ankle weights, you can bring that in as well for things like kickbacks, but you don't need weights for those, they're optional. Just warming up. Now we're gonna do some arm circles forward, 10. And back. Let's warm up the hamstrings. Come down. This is going to be a fun workout. We're really going to get the heart rate elevated by supersetting lower body exercises with upper body exercises. Come down into a deep squat and just press legs outward. And doing 10 squats. Last shoulder warm up. Take your arm directly out to the side and just rotate gently down and up. And other arm. Nice. So our first exercise up is going to be goblet squats for 12 reps. Okay, I'll demonstrate here. Grab your weight. Feet are slightly past outside your shoulders. So we're going to do this for 12 reps. Let's go. Exhale on the way up. All right. All right, we're pairing the next exercise with a seated shoulder press. So you can grab a bench, a chair, you can sit on your couch, whatever works. Here I'm going to start with my 15s. We can always go up in the next rounds. All right, take a deep breath. And we're going to aim for 12 reps. Here we go. Nice. All right, I think I can go up next round. Taking a breath here before we go into our second round of goblet squats. and seated shoulder press. All right, can you go up here? I think I can. I'm gonna move to my 40. Coming down, resting the weight on my thigh, getting my hands adjusted, and starting the 12 reps. Let's go. Really feel it when I stop about at the 45-degree angle versus coming all the way down and resting in quads. Last one, all right. All right, back to the seated shoulder press. Let me get that in there. What is going on? All right. Whew. All right. Back to the seated shoulder press. I'm going to go up slightly for these as well. All right. We're going to go for 10 to 12 reps here, okay? Deep breath, brace your core, and let's go. Two. You can always drop back down. If your form is failing, drop the weights. 10. All right, 2 more. Nice. The other thing about doing lower body exercises and then upper body exercises or vice versa is it allows for less rest time in between sets because we're not working the same muscles over and over. Grab your goblet squat weight, deep breath. Bring that weight here, adjust your hands and let's go. 1. 10, 11, and 12. Woo! Last round of those. All right, back to the shoulder press. If you don't have heavier dumbbells for a shoulder press, you could always do a lighter dumbbell and do a standing shoulder press, which is a little bit more difficult because we're involving the core more. All right, deep breath. And up. Here we go. My arms aren't straight out to the sides here. They're slightly brought forward. To protect my shoulders from being injured. Come down, last one. Nice. All right, great job, guys. I'm gonna move this bench out of the way. So, next superset is going to be walking lunges. Catch your breath here. So if you don't have much space, I'm gonna do 2 lunges and then turn around and do the other 2 until we get a total of 12 reps. All right, just take a second. Loosen up. Get ready. All right, I'm gonna start here with my 15-pound dumbbells for walking lunges for 12. Heel to toe. That's 4. Take your time on that spin around. 11, 12. Great job. All right, and then we're going to be doing some around the world. This is going to be a much lighter dumbbell. These are my 5 pounds. Palms forward. You're gonna bring them all the way in and all the way up. Slow on the way down. The muscles are still working here for a total of 12. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, last 2, 9. Nice job. Much slower. Okay. All right. Take a breath. Back to the walking lunges for 12. Here we go. Slow on the turn. Don't make yourself dizzy. If you have more room, you don't have to do 2. You could do more lunges. You could do 6 each way, 4. I'm just demonstrating for people who have less space at home. 9. Just adjust if you lose your balance. 12, great job. I'm gonna go up next round. Okay. Back to around the world. For 12. 1. All the way up and all the way down is one complete rep. 2. Good job. 6. 8. Slow and controlled. 10. 2 more. And 12. All right, last round for walking lunges. I'm gonna go up to, I'm gonna do my 25s. Let's go, girl. Up the weight if you can. This is our last round. Deep breath. Engage the core. 1. 4. 6. Halfway. 9. 10. Last 2 right here. And 12. Great job. All right. Last round of Around the World. I like these ones because you can catch your breath. All right. Here we go. 1. 4. 6. Palms forward throughout the whole movement. 8. 10. 1. And 12. Woo! Get a sip of some water here. Catch your breath. Shake it out. Great job. Great job. Shake it out. So, next exercises up are going to be those kickbacks I was talking about. So you're going to be bending over, holding onto a chair, the bench, an ottoman, a couch. You can use a booty band, you can use ankle weights, or optional no weights. Still a great exercise. So kickbacks, and then we're going to go into a bent over single arm rear delt fly. So something like a 5-pound, 3-pound, 2-pound, much lighter weight for those. All right, take a deep breath. All right, so I'm gonna pull in my bench. And roll that you guys can see. Okay. I'm gonna put on my medium resistance booty band right above my knees. Okay, so we're starting with the kickbacks. We're gonna kick back 12 on each leg. At the end of each 12, we're gonna pulse for 12. You're gonna come up and then you're gonna lower slowly. Let's go. 1. Knees apart. 2, so we don't drop the band. Foot flexed. Squeeze the glutes. Lower slowly. 10, 11, 12. Hold it up. Flex those glutes. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice. Adjust here. Other leg. Hold it up for 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Drop the band. Rear delt fly. So you're going to come into a lateral lunge. You're going to try for 12 on each arm. Come down into a lateral lunge with opposite arm resting on your leg. Put your weight on this leg. You can even come down to your forearm and bend over, leading with the pinky. 1, slow on the lower. Come across to really stretch. 2, we're going for 12. 5, 6, controlled. Drop the weight for a lower weight if you're swinging. 12. All right, other side. Switch legs. One, 2, exhale on the way up. 2 more. 11 and 12. Great job. Get that weight out of your way. Back to the kickbacks. Band back on. Tight core. Drive with the heel. 1, 2, 3, 8, 2, and then we hold it up to pulse. 11, 12, hold it up. Squeeze those glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12. Woo! Shake it out. And switch sides. Keep the knees apart to not drop that band. Here we go. Slow. Squeeze. 2. Halfway. 6. Last one, hold it up. Squeeze the glutes. 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, nice. Whew. Feeling it now. Deep breath. I felt good at the 5s. I'm gonna stay here. Shaking on my legs for a second. Coming down into that lateral lunge. Bend over. 1. 6. All the way across. 7. 10. Last 2. Nice. Switch legs. Switch arms and legs. Breathe. Here we go. I guess that you'll never know. To get nice rounded shoulders, we really need to hit all 3 angles. Anterior, interior, and exterior. Let's get nice rounded shoulders. Last 2. Nice. Okay. Last round here of kickbacks. Take your time putting your band on. Just grab a hold. Tight core, knees apart slightly. Drive with the heel. 1. Exhale on the way up. 5. 2. We're gonna hold it up. Hold it up for 12, 11, 10. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Other side. Last round. Last 2, 11, 12, hold it up, and pulse, 12, 11. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. With the bands for now, and the bench. All right, one more round of rear delt flies. Here we go. Last 2. 11, 12. Switch sides. Ten, 11, 12, lower slowly. Great job. Now we get to rest for a minute here. Move your bench or chair out of the way. Catch your breath. Ooh, great job. Okay, have a sip of some water. All right, our last 2 exercises are going to be hip thrusts with a little abduction burnout at the end of each set and some squat to press. Yes, finishing with some thrusters. And then we'll be ready for our cool down. Right, let's do this. Up next is going to be hip glute bridges on the floor, not hip thrusts. I don't know why I kept saying that. I'm gonna grab my 30-pound dumbbell. I'm gonna put my bands on. We're gonna stay on the floor and just bang out these 3 sets before we move on to the finisher. Bands around your knees, above your knees. Weight on your hips. Feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. You're gonna come up and squeeze like you're picking something up off the floor with your bum. Up and squeeze. For 12. 4. 5. 7. 8. 9. 1 more, and we're gonna hold it up. Squeeze the glutes, push the knees out, out for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, hold it up, 7, and lower slowly. We're gonna do that for 2 more rounds. If your feet are too close to your bum, you're gonna feel it more in your quads. If it's too far away, you're gonna feel it more in your hamstrings. So just adjust your feet so you can really feel it in your glutes. Squeeze like you're picking something up off the floor with your bum. And then this time we're gonna lower halfway, not going all the way down to the floor. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, lower slowly. 6. 10. Hold it up and push out. 11, 10, 9, 2, 1, and lower slowly. All right, my glutes are awake. 1 more round of those. The band really helps. Deep breath. Squeeze and lift. 1, halfway down. 2, 8, 'Hold it up, and 1, push out. 2, 3, 4, don't drop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, and lower slowly. Great job. All right. Take your bands off. It's a quick 3 sets right there, just to get the palms burning. Okay. Last but not least, I'm gonna finish off with a squat press for 12, 3 rounds, and then you're done. Regular squat here, feet slightly outside the shoulders. Bring the weights up. Squat, press. Squat, press. All right, we're going for 12. 1, 9, 12. Whew. All right, can you stay here with the weights? You need to go a little heavier, a little lighter, or you can always drop the weights and squat and reach. Ready? Another round, deep breath. Here we go. 1, 2, 7. Woo! 9. 12. We got it. Last round and we're done. Last 12. Woo. Deep breath. Let's go. 1. Exhale on the press. 5. 10. Last 2. 11. 12. Woo. Great job. Whew. Take a second. Take out the arms. My shoulders are on fire. Deep breath. All right. Let's do a nice cool down. Come down. We're gonna come down into a child's pose and just catch our breath. Nice. You can come forward, stretch the hips. All right, bring one leg up into a runner's lunge and just gently push into the hips here. Nice deep stretch now that you're nice and warm. Come back to all fours and switch. Gently press your hips to the ground. Crazy how much of a great workout you can get in a short amount of time. Try to touch the floor here. Come up slowly. And let's just stretch the shoulders here. Drop them down. And switch to the other side. Drop the shoulder down. Thank you guys so much for doing this workout with me. I had a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next workout.